Well, my name is Andreas Bitzarakis. I'm the Director of Broadband at Select Spectrum. A little bit about who we are. We are a licensed spectrum brokerage. We also offer some consulting services. And we represent licensees across 19 bands currently from 150 megahertz up to 40 gigahertz. So I have the pleasure of dealing with broadband naturally. So today we're going to take some time. We're going to speak about band 41, 2.5 gigahertz educational broadband service, where it is and where it's going. We're going to speak about CBRS and the band as it currently exists, the NN band, and when we can expect CBRS and what we can expect from it. And then we'll touch over some other broadband frequencies at a high level. All right, so first, I want to take a quick look at the 2.5 gigahertz band plan as it currently exists. So, as many of you know, the salmon-colored channels here, 5/8 of the band, is called Educational Broadband Service. These licenses haven't been issued since 1995, so it's literally been 25 years, right? The EBS portion of the band makes up about 5/8 of the band. And there's a lot of changes coming to it, exciting and, really disruptive, if you will. Just let's take a look at a typical license as it exists today. So we'll look at the A channel group as an example. Typically a license includes 22.5 megahertz. So you have A1, 2, and 3 for 5.5 in the lower band, and then you have A4 in the middle band for 6 megahertz, which gets you your 22.5. The other 3/8 of the band, which is, I don't know what we can call it, indigo or something like that, that's the commercial end of the band that is called broadband radio service. And that's the portion of the band that's primarily the majority of licenses are held by Sprint. And Sprint also holds a lot of the EBS licenses as well, and that carries their LTE mobility. One thing I want to mention is some are under the assumption like, hey, we're not interested in getting this band because there's nothing available, and Sprint has it all. Well, they do have quite a few leases and a lot in the commercial end, but there's still a lot of available and a lot potentially to be issued in the near future, and we'll jump into that. So I'm going to, timing is of the essence. There was actually a draft report and order released yesterday. So it's funny we're here at UTC, so I can give you a bit of a news flash if any of you haven't had a chance to read through it. So per my prior statement, licenses currently are issued 22.5 megahertz. Now the report and order proposes a few things, and it's a draft report and order, I should say. So they're looking to change the band and issue new licenses, and we'll jump into the potential of that. New licenses, about 4,000 licenses would be issued nationwide in underserved areas. And basically, some may ask, why aren't there licenses there today? That basically means, pre-1995, when schools and nonprofit educational organizations went out and had the opportunity to apply for these licenses. They might have not known about it, or might have not taken the opportunity. Then the freeze came in 1995, and it was cut off, and whoever had licenses had them, whoever didn't, unfortunately, was out of luck. So what the draft report and order proposes is basically, rather than 22.5 megahertz blocks, they're proposing two different license sizes. One license size of 100 megahertz. So it would basically be the whole lower and middle band, including the JR band. And then another license of 16.5 megahertz, which would basically be G1, 2, and 3. So what you're looking at in that first 100 megahertz license is basically channel groups A through D and G4 all in one license. So 100 megahertz, that's a lot of spectrum, right? I would say. Many of you may think, well, what am I going to do with 100 megahertz of contiguous spectrum? Well, that's a good question. But the rules do allow for spectral partitions, so you can slice that up as you need. Say you only need 20 megahertz, say you only need 40 megahertz. There'll be a lot of opportunity there to do so. So here I want to show presently what's available in terms of 2.5. So these licenses here, this originated as broadcast spectrum. So basically they put a point at the transmission site into a 35-mile radius. So as you'll notice, all of these licenses aren't perfect circles. Can anybody tell me why they're not perfect circles? Well, they're not perfect circles because if one of the licenses runs into another license on the same frequency, they're obviously not going to overlap, and that's what's something that FCC calls splitting the football. So it kind of shaves a portion. You'll see some odd shapes because another license exists there and it runs into that license. So the new licenses proposed in the draft R&O are going to be on the county side, so they're proposing an overlay auction. So these licenses, along with the licenses that are currently leased, which aren't shown on this map, are going to be the incumbents to the new licenses that are going to be auctioned per the succession of this report and order. So this just gives you a little of an idea what's here today in terms of Band 41. Now, jumping forward here, and I'm just going to add a little disclaimer. You know, this report and order just came out yesterday. So originally, back in May 2018, the FCC adopted a notice of proposed rulemaking, and they were going to issue licenses through 3 priority filing windows. So the first window would be for the rationalization of existing licenses. So the existing, on the last slide, those existing licenses can expand their licenses out to county borders. The second window would be for tribal nations to acquire licenses in their area. And the third window would be for educational institutions who did not hold a license to go out there and be able to apply for a license. So when we created this map, you know, we thought that the band plan would, you know, remain and they would issue new licenses in 22.5 megahertz blocks. So, you know, as you see, this is the depth map, and it's really dark blue. I call it Yankee blue, being from New York. You know, that's 112.5 megahertz that would be issued to that county, basically meaning that no licenses existed in the EBS portion of the band. So now with this new news, the map is still relevant, showing where licenses will be issued, but it's a little different with regard to blocks. So per the succession, there's about 4,000 licenses to be issued. The majority in rural areas, as you can see. So, you know, keep in mind that this map is inverse, right? So we think of white space areas that aren't licensed. In this map, the white space are the areas that are already licensed. So that's on what I have on 2.5 megahertz now. I want to jump ahead quickly to CBRS. So everyone is excited about CBRS. A bunch of spectrum is going to be made available. I'm not sure how many are familiar, but the band currently exists now, something called the NN band, and it's basically, you know, also known as 365, and it's 3650 to 3700 megahertz. So, you know, our company is still facilitating transactions in that band, and many may ask, you know, why are people buying these licenses if CBRS is right around the corner? Well, a lot of them want to get some of their testing done. And also some that just want a head start. So the play for many is to get Part 96 compliant equipment, CBRS certified stuff, that's also operational in the 365 band, get it out there, hang those radios, and then once GAA comes, the equipment would just require a software update. So it affords them a little bit of a head start to get their sites set, so on and so forth. So, you know, 365 is more thought of as like a paper license, right? They're not issuing licenses anymore, so the way to acquire one of those licenses is to purchase it from a licensee that already has it, may have several, and may not be using it, or didn't work in their area. With CBRS, as you know, the equipment used has to be Part 96 compliant, and has to be able to communicate with the SAS, the Spectrum Access System. Now we're hearing the GAA here, General Authorized Access, which is most similar to the NN band as it currently exists, will be here Q3 of 2019. What does that mean for the NN and the current licensees in that band? Those licenses will sunset inevitably per the existing rules on April 20th of 2020. So this is the structure of GAA. So you have the incumbents up top. You have the priority access licenses, which they propose to issue 7 blocks per county, 10 megahertz each, and they would max one entity at 4 blocks, so 40 megahertz. Now, you know, the big question I get is when is the PAL auction going to happen? And I think that's a great question. They're saying sometime in 2020. You know, and it would be great if that happens, but there's a lot of complications, a lot of things to be figured out, I think, in CBRS. So being speculative, I think my estimate would be sometime between 20 and 2021. Now, GAA is the shared tier. So it's not unlicensed, but shared. So that is basically going to be 80 megahertz. But the cool thing about it is that this is use it or lose it spectrum. So, you know, once the PALs come into play, you know, any of those PAL holders that aren't using their license, that capacity will be added to the GAA tier. So potentially in some areas of the country, maybe not on a consistent basis, you may have more than 100 megahertz to work with in the GAA tier, depending on who's using it in tier 2. So that's interesting. A big question I get is, in a rural area, if there's not much competition for PALs, then does it make sense to purchase a PAL, or would my organization just be fine operating in GAA? And I think that's something to think about. And it's a great question that unfortunately I don't know the answer to, because we can be surprised. But I think in many rural areas of the country, GAA will suffice, especially depending on how many of the users are utilizing their spectrum in tier 2. So just to go a little deeper here, and as you see, my presentation is very visual rather than a bunch of bullets, so I'm just really speaking to the points, and I'm glad to add some additional clarity after the presentation if anyone needs. So you have tier 1, you have the incumbents, right? And then you have tier 2, which are the PALs, and that's that floating 70 megahertz of spectrum. And then you have the GAA down below. So at, per my last statement, you see there, opportunistically, those GAA users may have access to up to 150 megahertz of spectrum, which I think can be advantageous to a lot of operations. So that's what I have for today, and I appreciate your time. Thank you.